It is Friday, the 3rd of November 2023. Many thanks for joining us right here at Lookuptv. Much has happened up today in the news bulletin, and of course we'll be discussing about the King Charles last day in Kenya, and of course the taxpayers celebrations being marked in Mombasa today. We'll be giving you much into that. But meanwhile, on the other side of the studio, I'm joined by our very own Oronjo Kusimba to give us an update on the world of sports.
Thank you very much, Victor. Lots and lots of stuff aligned for tonight, including Victor Wembanyama. I mean, the Spurs San Antonio guy, who I'll be telling you what he has done for his specific team. That's on the NBA. And of course, not forgetting the Kenya Simbas, who are on tour in Uganda in the Victoria Cup. So we'll be having lots and lots in line to those specific topics. But of course, do stay tuned.
Thank you so much, Oronjo, for that. And of course, that and much more will be coming just after the highlights.
Today, the Cabinet approved Public Audit Amendment Bill 2023, which will enhance the Auditor General's independence and transparency to ensure proper utilization of public resources.
Treat Kenyans with dignity, Ruto calls on KRA officials as we mark Taxpayers' Day, adding that the money collected will be put into good use. The end of the royal visit. King Charles III concludes his tour in Kenya, jetting out of the Moi International Airport in Mombasa.
This is a university! Yes! This is not an institute! Yes!
And Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University students took to the streets to protest over the rise of insecurity.
Welcome to the program. Our sign language interpreter tonight is Josephine Aoko. And please, you could just join us as we get started with the news as it happens. President William Ruto has announced the revenue collection across the country has significantly increased following the government's decision to digitize state services. Speaking in Mombasa during an event to mark the National Taxpayers' Day on Friday, President Ruto noted that digitization of 13,000 government services has led to a substantial surge in the monthly revenues, with collections now totaling to 9 billion Kenyan shillings, up from 1.5 billion. The head of state also called on the KRA officials to treat Kenyans with dignity while collecting taxes.
As Kenya Revenue Authority marks Taxpayers' Day, President William Ruto has called on the taxman to be responsible while collecting tax and treat Kenyans with respect and be cautious.
KRA, I am sure, now knows that it is possible to be courteous, kind, and gentle to taxpayers, and at the same time become even more effective and efficient in tax collection. I am sure they know that.
The head of state also sounded a warning to officials seeking to misuse tax collected through corruption, saying there is no room to waste taxpayers' money.
We must give the institution of the Auditor General's office the necessary capacity, leeway, and latitude for them to hold every government agency and every government ministry and the whole of government accountable to the people of Kenya through audits, and make sure that we spend the people's money efficiently.
The president is clear that his government will not entertain leakages, play French. For the owners of that company, they must pay taxes. The head of state announced to stop digitization of government services. Right about
that Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla's 4-day visit to Kenya culminated Friday at the coast on Friday after President William Ruto, among other senior state officials, saw the convoy off in the afternoon at Moi International Airport, Mombasa. Before the departure, His Majesty King Charles also visited the staff.
Introducing the Kenya Trade Fair Fusion Sales Drive event in the heart of Nairobi at the Kenya National Archives. It's not just an event, it's sales generation with a remarkable return on investment. Get ready to let your booth do the talking as you study new market trends with lots of entertainment featuring traditional live bands, DJs and artists. For vendor registration, call 0724 715 334 or 0713 907 584 or 0723 861 173.
Karibu mtazamaji kwenye kipindi cha jamii na itikadi.
Kaini kitako tuna mengi.
Mapenzi yanapoanza watu huitana bebi na majina mengine matamu, lakini baadaye penzi linapogeuka na kuwa shubiri,
mtu anafikia kwenda kumtafuta mke mwingine.
Itakuwaje?
Yule wa kwake nyumbani labda hajamridhisha.
Ni sawa ama vipi Maliki?
Dadangu, wanaume ni kama maembe.
Huyu mwanamume atakuja abadiliki.
Mwanaume mwenye wanawake wengi hata katika uchumba, kwenye ndoa ataendelea. Mtu na tabia yake hawachi. Ile umbo la kike likishaanza, kila kitu kishaanza kuwa mahali pake.
Ningependa kukuona.
Sijaenda mahali ambapo mimi nilisikia mtu ati huyu alikuwa shujaa, alikufa katika mstari wa mbele wa ndoa. Sijawahi sikia mimi.
Kipindi ni ukulima ni mali na manjoro. Kumbuka, hapa ndipo unajifunza mambo mengi kuhusu ukulima. Kilimo ni uti wa mgongo wa nchi, na ukiwa na njoro unajifunza. Kumbuka, angalia mwenyewe. Tunakuambia ukitaka kujua tips za ukulima, ungana na sisi kwenye Lookuptv. Every Sunday unatukuta pale saa 10, tunakuonesha kuhusu ukulima. Ukulima wa mimea, ukulima wa ng'ombe, ukulima wa kuku, ukulima wa mbuzi na yote ambayo yanahusiana na ukulima. Kumbuka nini? Kipindi ni ukulima ni mali.
Are you an SME looking for a media partner? Look no more, as Lookuptv got you covered for all your visibility and marketing needs. We at Lookuptv understand your business needs and want to work with you on your marketing journey, giving you solutions that will take you to the next level. Call us today on 0707 572 358 or send an email to sales@lookuptv.co.ke and kickstart this amazing journey. Welcome to Lookuptv, your official SME media partner.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection. Added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park, fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
Kipindi ni ukulima ni mali na manjoro. Kumbuka hapa ndipo unajifunza mambo mengi kuhusu ukulima. Kilimo ni uti wa mgongo wa nchi, na ukiwa na njoro unajifunza. Kumbuka, angalia mwenyewe. Tunakuambia ukitaka kujua tips za ukulima, ungana na sisi kwenye Lookuptv. Every Sunday unatukuta pale saa 10, tunakuonesha kuhusu ukulima. Ukulima wa mimea, ukulima wa ng'ombe, ukulima wa kuku, ukulima wa mbuzi na yote ambayo yanahusiana na ukulima. Kumbuka nini? Kipindi ni ukulima ni mali.
Nestled in the quiet and serene neighborhood of Makutano, just 2.8 kilometers from the Tarmac Road lies Alpha Meadows. This is a controlled gated community where you can build your city, home, or purchase for investment purposes. If you are looking for a place to call home, full of peace and quiet with magnificent views, then Alpha Meadows is that place. To book a plot, call 0723-979797 or visit us on 4th Avenue Towers along 4th Ngong Avenue off Bishop Road. Alpha Meadows is a product of Fusion Estates. Fusion Estates, your land ownership partner. Welcome to Zahara Gardens, located in the serene Rosegate Nashu area of Dagoretti Motarakwa Road at Shell Lusingeti. Zahara Gardens is a haven of tranquility, margin affordability and wholesome family living. What's more, it is conveniently located just 300 meters off the proposed Rosegate Nashu Suswa Link Road, currently being tarmacked. You simply cannot afford to miss this deal of a lifetime. To book a plot, call 0723-979797 or visit us on 4th Avenue Towers along 4th Ngong Avenue off Bishop Road. Zahara Gardens is a product of Fusion Estates. Fusion Estates, your land ownership partner.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection, added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park, fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
Sorry for that technical hitch. Let's get started again. President William Ruto has today announced the revenue collection across the country has significantly increased following the government's decision to digitize state services. Speaking in Mombasa during an event to mark the National Taxpayers' Day on Friday, President William Ruto noted that the digitization of 13,000 government services has led to a substantial surge in the monthly revenues, with collections now totaling to 9 billion Kenyan shillings, up from 1.5 billion Kenyan shillings. The head of state also called on the KRA officials to treat Kenyans with dignity while collecting the taxes.
As Kenya Revenue Authority marks Taxpayers' Day, President William Ruto has called on the taxman to be responsible while collecting tax and treat Kenyans with respect and be cautious.
KRA, I am sure, now knows that it is possible to be courteous, kind, and gentle to taxpayers, and at the same time become even more effective and efficient in tax collection. I am sure they know that.
The head of state also sounded a warning to officials seeking to misuse tax collected through corruption, saying there is no room to waste taxpayers' money.
We must give the institution of the Auditor General's office the necessary capacity, leeway, and latitude for them to hold every government agency and every government ministry and the whole of government accountable to the people of Kenya through audits, and make sure that we spend the people's money efficiently.
The president is clear that his government will not entertain leakages, pilferage, misappropriation, corruption, and irresponsible spending of taxpayers' money.
At the same time, Ruto also warned leaders who are evading taxes and threatening the Kenya Revenue Authority officials.
However big, however senior, however powerful the owners of that company, they must pay tax like all other Kenyans. And that nobody should threaten KRA using their positions, using their connections, using their power for them to avoid paying tax.
Setting the next KRA target to 4 trillion Kenyan shillings, the head of state credited the milestones to the digitization of the government services.
Our decision to significantly enhance efficiency and integrity in the provision of public services to citizens by digitizing over 13,000 government services has gone a long way to enhance revenue performance. Monthly revenues, for example, from fees have already risen to about 8 billion from 2 billion monthly.
The head of state insisted that he will be leading from the front of the taxes. This comes as Kenyans decry over high taxes. John Matava, Lookuptv.
Away from that, Their Majesties King Charles III and Queen Camilla 4-day state visit in Kenya culminated Friday at the coast on Friday after President William Ruto, among other senior state officials, saw the convoy off in the afternoon at the Moi International Airport, Mombasa. Before their departure, His Majesty King Charles also visited East Africa's oldest mosque, Mahandri Mosque, located in Old Town, Mombasa County, during the final moments of his visit to Kenya.
Nyamazeni pote kaka wewe. Sio kutendea. Ule chini. Kutengeneza nini mbele ya
A multi-agency of security officers in Isiolo have arraigned a 39-year-old man at Isiolo Law Courts to answer to charges of smuggling 160 bags of contraband sugar in the country. The suspect, Hassan Aidan Guyo, was arrested in Gabatula, Isiolo County, while in possession of the sugar believed to have been smuggled in the country from Somalia. Tende Anyula with more.
Early Friday morning, Hassan Aidan Guyo was arraigned before Principal Magistrate Edward Simonjero Adan Guyo was here to answer to charges of smuggling in the country 160 bags of contraband sugar. On November 1st this year, a multi-agency team comprising of police officers and KRA officials nabbed one Adan Guyo at Garbatula in Isiolo County. He had 160 bags of contraband sugar branded Saha. Police believe this sugar was smuggled in the country from the neighboring Somalia in a syndicate to evade tax. Before Chief Magistrate Edward Simonjero, Adan Guyo denied all the charges leveled against him and was set free on 100,000 shillings bond, with his case now set for mention on 22nd of November this year. According to officers from KRA, cases of people engaged in illegal business of smuggling goods in the country have been on the increase, especially in the months of July and November, leading to the arrest of 35 people. All the 35 seeking to evade paying tax and other statutory requirements. Henry Tendanyula, Lookuptv.
Thank you so much, Henry, for that story. Moving forward, the Cabinet also approved the Public Audit Bill 2023, which enhances the independence of the Auditor General. The bill also strengthens accountability and transparency in the use of public resources.
A cabinet meeting held on Friday, 3rd November in Mombasa has seen the approval of the Public Audit Amendment Bill 2023, which enhances the independence of the Auditor General. The bill empowers the Auditor General to conduct periodic citizen accountability audits to ensure public participation in the audit.
There is simply no space for wastage or corruption, because that would be the recipe for disastrous failure. Our tolerance for corruption, therefore, is absolute zero. In line with this, today, the Cabinet approved Public Audit Amendment Bill 2023, which will enhance the Auditor General's independence and transparency to ensure proper utilization of public resources through audits, and also provide power for fraud investigation.
During the same meeting, the Cabinet endorsed the National Retirement Benefit Policy in a bid to enhance the citizens' quality of life. The policy will also harmonize governance, expand informal sector coverage, ensuring portability, affordability, and benefit adequacy, besides introducing post-retirement medical benefits. In support of quality jobs creation and the growth of small businesses, the Cabinet approved the Kenya Jobs and Economic Transformation Project. It also gave a nod to the Kenya Water Sanitation and Hygiene Program, which seeks to improve water and sanitation services, eliminate open defecation, and enhance the financial performance of the water service providers. The Cabinet has approved the construction of more dams in the country. More than 4,000 water plants will also be rehabilitated in a new plan that seeks to ensure stable water supply. The move, which is in line with the government's bottom-up economic transformation agenda, will guarantee water availability for irrigation and domestic use. The plan, that will cost 83 billion, includes the construction of 25 medium-sized dams serving mainly arid regions. The dams are expected to supply a cumulative total of 353 million litres, serving more than 600,000 households. Brian Amwai, Lookuptv, Nairobi.
Thank you so much, Amwai, for that story. Moving forward, the former Chief Executive Officer of the NHF, Richard Kerich, and 4 others were acquitted by the trial magistrate, Eunice Nyutu, in a scandal of 116 million Kenyan shillings, believed to have been paid to Meridian Medical Center Limited back in 2011 during his stint at the National Health Insurer. Stanley Lugaria with more.
The accused persons.
According to Judge Eunice Nyutu, the prosecution provided scanty in the courtroom to convince the court that indeed the money was paid to the medical center. The magistrate ruled that the then NHIF board had properly entered into a contract with Meridian Medical Center, and there was no conspiracy between the CEO and the management of the medical center to defraud the insurer.
The accused persons conspired together with the intent to defraud the National Hospital Insurance Fund of Kenya shillings 116 million 935,500 by entering into a contract under which Meridian Medical Center Limited were to provide medical services under the Civil Service and Discipline Services Medical Scheme, while knowing that the said Meridian Medical Center Limited had no capacity to provide such services. That I find that the prosecution has failed to prove its case beyond reasonable doubt against the accused persons on all the counts that they have been charged with, and I acquit them forthwith.
Ruto ruled that out of the 39 witnesses lined in favor of the prosecution side, none of them linked the CEO and his 4 co-accused with the offense of conspiracy to defraud up to 43 million shillings, as alleged in the charge sheet from the prosecution.
The accused persons being directors of Meridian Medical Center Limited and a limited liability company, respectively, obtained Kenya shillings 43,498,125 from the National Hospital Insurance Fund by falsely pretending that the said Meridian Medical Center Limited had capacity to provide medical services to civil servants and members of the disciplined forces throughout the country.
Insisting that due process was followed in award of the multi-million tender to Meridian Medical Center, which was among the health centers that had qualified during the pre-qualification stages.
Richard Langat Kerich, Marwa Fadhili Chacha, David Kiproto Chingi, Peter Ngunjiri Wambugu, Ndiba Warioko, and Meridian Medical Center.
The facility, which then had health centers in Buruburu, Nation Center, the Mall and Kawangware, was tasked to cover civil servants and disciplined forces with health services. Stanley Lugaria, Lookuptv.
Thank you so much, Stanley, for that. Moving away from that, learning activities were paralyzed at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology following demonstrations by students over alleged insecurity in the institution. The irate students who barricaded Bondo Junction, Awelo Road, have questioned how thugs managed to enter the school despite the presence of security personnel in the school. The students have called upon the institution's administration to hire new security officers.
This is a university. Yes. This is not an institute. Yes.
Students at Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology in Siaya County have taken to the streets to demonstrate over cases of insecurity in the institution. According to the students, a stranger invaded one of the girls' hostels late in the night, causing tension in the school.
A student kama mimi anapigia mimi simu. Eti sababu bwana mko wapi? Simkuja na timu tusaidie. Kufika hapo ndani tunakuta ni kijana mmoja. Nasikia walikuwa wawili, mmoja naye hatukuona. Tulimpata nani? Mmoja. Tukatandika. Swali najiuliza, masoja walikuwa wapi? Tutakutandika huyu jamaa, tunapea officers ambao ni watchmen. Tunawaambia mweke huyu jamaa kuwe peacefully. Hii kesho tutaanza kesho juu. Sasa time ilikuwa mbaya, almost 8 ya usiku. Tukashika mtu mwenye anashika madem wetu, and we arrested most of them. One of them whom we arrested, we gave to the watchman, and then the watchman is releasing this culprit before at 5:30.
The demonstrations, which kicked off at 6 a.m., saw over 500 students barricade Bondo Junction, Awelo Road, demanding for the school's administration to address the issue.
But why is it that if we found out that is not a comrade, is someone whose intentions are bad, we are giving to them, and then they are telling me that these people, as from 1:30, this person was okay, but reaching 5:30, this person started showing signs of that he's about to die. Someone cannot die at 5:30, and we said that at 6 a.m. we are going to call the administration to come here so that interrogations can be started.
The security personnel in the institution has been blamed for negligence, with questions being raised over the recent incident, which forced male students to respond to distress calls from one of the hostels in the institution.
We have to demand to know if it was a coordination between the security guys and those people. Power! Security personnel must be changed. We are fighting for that. They must be changed. We need serious people who can serve the comrades.
According to the students, cases of insecurities in the school have been rampant, which has led to loss of valuables, among them laptops, sound mixers, and even televisions. The students are now demanding that the administration should hire new police officers. Beatrice Kageha, Lookuptv.
We do hope justice will be served for those students. With that, we are taking a quick break right here at Lookuptv. Stay with us for more news.
Infinity Industrial Park is one of the largest private industrial parks located along Eastern Bypass, Nairobi, which provides modern infrastructure for smooth operations for industries and business enterprises. Infinity Industrial Park offers world-class amenities and facilities with wide roads, a police station, a power substation, fire station, public transport stage, hospital, and shopping mall. In addition, Infinity Industrial Park also offers CCTV cameras, 24-hour private armed security patrol, sewer, water, fiber optic cable, and 3-phase power connection, added to public utility, canteen, and dining areas. Sail on the golden opportunity to invest in Infinity Industrial Park fully serviced warehouses at a special price of 3,569 Kenyan shillings per square foot. For more inquiries, visit our website infinityindustrialpark.com.
Introducing the Kenya Trade Fair Fusion Sales Drive event in the heart of Nairobi at the Kenya National Archives. It's not just an event, it's sales generation with a remarkable return on investment. Get ready to let your booth do the talking as you study new market trends with lots of entertainment featuring traditional live bands, DJs and artists. For vendor registration, call 0724 715 334 or 0713 907 584 or 0723 861 173.
Welcome back to the program. We continue with the broadcast. Concerns have been raised over an influx of patients seeking dialysis services at the Nyahururu Referral Hospital. A spot check at the Nyahururu Referral Hospital has revealed that the dialysis unit is full daily, being a big burden in Laikipia County. Our very own Winlight with more.
Patients have been streaming into the Nyahururu Referral Hospital seeking dialysis services, and each day there is full entry, making it a burden for the hospital as it struggles to get all the patients with its limited resources. The patients each having heartbreaking tales of how they struggle with kidney issues in an area where their access to medical attention is a competition, straining their health in the process. Self-treatment being the cause of Godfrey's current predicament.
Ile dawa nilianza kukunywa ile antibiotic, anti-acid. Dawa ingine, hiyo dawa si mchezo. Unapona tumbo lakini inaharibu maneno mengine. Chakula ile unafaa kukula. Usikule chakula. Unaangalia chakula ile unatumia.
Doctors put out a call to residents to always go for checkups and avoid over-the-counter drugs, which Dr. Gitau Kamau says may lead to kidney disease. Diets also being a major concern, with patients and Kenyans at large called upon to avert lifestyle disease through proper dieting.
Focus today is on kidneys. What I want to say is that before someone is identified to have kidney disease, most of these patients come to us when it is too late. Something that we are in the run to ensure that we get these patients early and we avoid the implications that come with chronic kidney disease. And to ensure that we do not get to the last stage at presentation, I will advise all of us, as healthy as we might feel we are, we make a point of having regular checkups.
The Italian Space Agency at Ngomeni area of Magarini Sub-County and Kilifi County has officially handed over a new ultra-modern police station to the government to help in provision of security within the area. The facility is fitted with CCTV cameras from outside and inside, air conditioning, modern toilets with water even in the cells for suspects to use, and rooms to accommodate 8 police officers.
In Kilifi County, a significant milestone was reached as the County Security Committee, led by County Commissioner Josephat B. Ward and County Commander Fatuma Hadi, along with other senior security officials, officially received a brand new police station. The handover ceremony took place in Malindi at Malindi Space Center and was presided over by Engineer Mzee Jajar, the CEO of the Space Center, and the Kenya Space Agency CEO, Brigadier Hilary Kipkosgei.
And having this police post enhances the presence and visibility of our National Police Service.
This collaboration between the local security committee and the space authorities is indicative of Kenyans' growing priority for space-related activities. The provision of this police facility underscores the ongoing partnership with the government to ensure ample security for the community.
Not only here at the Malindi Space Center, but also in the immediate Ngomeni community, so that we are able to provide security and services, extension of services to the local community. So this is just a small corporate social responsibility activity on the part of the center to the National Police Service and by extension to the Ngomeni community.
County Commissioner Joseph B. Ward expressed gratitude to the Italian Space Agency and the Kenya Space Agency for their support in providing essential infrastructure for the security in the area.
We have decided to make sure that security-wise we must be prepared. And so far you have seen we are going to post around 8 police officers here.
Kenya Space Agency CEO Brigadier Hilary Kipkosgei emphasized their collaboration with the Italian Space Agency in exploring and exploiting space technologies for socio-economic development.
As a way of giving back to the community, the Italian Space Agency and through the Broglio Space Center has set up this Ngomeni police post, just as a way of giving back to the local community, because the agency and the center itself appreciates that security is paramount. For socioeconomic activities to take root, it must be underwritten by a secure environment.
Lookuptv.
An expectant mother from Maldaka village in Isiolo County who required an emergency operation was rescued via helicopter after an ambulance ferrying her to Isiolo County Teaching and Referral Hospital got stuck at Kulamawe area due to heavy downpour being witnessed in the region. The rescue mission was a joint effort by the county government, Northern Range Lands Trust and the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy, which provided the aircraft with more. These and more in our news wrap.
An expectant mother has been rescued from heavy rain flood that continues to rain in Isiolo. The joint efforts of the Isiolo County Government, the Northern Rangeland Trust and the Lewa Wildlife Conservancy rescued the woman who was in danger after the ambulance she was traveling in got stuck.
The patient have arrived stable. It is being managed at the County Referral Hospital at the Department of Maternity. We are reviewing right now and we will take care of the patient definitely. She's in a stable condition as we speak right now. We extend our appreciation and gratitude to the management of Lewa Dawa and NRT, and we thank very much for the support that they have given us.
Just months before the CBC was introduced, parents, teachers and even students had different views and complaints concerning the new education system. And now, a year later, the reviews have changed and now they are more of appreciating the new curriculum.
Ni CBC inapea mwanafunzi kuweza kutumia ujuzi wake, na sisi kama shule tunatoa mwanafunzi ambaye ni all round, mwanafunzi ambaye anaweza kufit kwa society. Kando na 844 ambaye ilikuwa ina concentrate kwa mwanafunzi mmoja.
And in Kisii County, IDPS caucus have raised concerns over the wrangles threatening to undermine their efforts in benefiting from state support. James Oro, the caucus coordinator, said that the issues of missing names from the list of beneficiaries had been resolved.
Tumekubaliana kwa mmoja kwa sababu mmoja wetu alikuwa anafikiria majina ya watu wake yatakuwa yameachwa nje, na hiyo ndio maana sana tulikuwa tunakutana na tumetatua hiyo shida zote, mambo ya majina, mambo ya watu wake na watu wa kila mtu washapatanishwa pamoja ili watu wetu kama Kisii tufurahie pamoja.
Finally, in Kajiado County, residents of Kajiado North have benefited from 39,000 trees after well-wishers donated grafted tree species ranging from oranges, mangoes, avocados and lemons. Speaking during the planting of tree seedlings at a local church, various stakeholders called on to Kenyans to embrace fruit trees planting.
These trees will bless the life of the community because these are fruit trees, can you imagine? And the purpose really behind this activity first is to help families, to produce food for themselves. So that's the first purpose, is for food security for families.
Ebikadenyi, Lookuptv.
Now, many thanks for staying with us. It's Friday, and Friday is a good day for sports. Now, to start us off, the 2023 Victoria Cup continues this weekend with a highly anticipated match between host Uganda and rivals Kenya at the Kings Park Arena, Kampala, Uganda, on Sunday, November 5th, as the match also marks the start of the Elgon Cup. Our reporter Robert Chacha has more.
Kenya 15's team Simba secured a 36 win against Zambia in the ongoing Victoria Cup meetup. The boys were on tour to seek their rival against Uganda this Saturday on Ugandan soil.
Good game. We missed out. Please enjoy the atmosphere in Uganda. Opportunities. Your video at least quite a while. Penalties. So you're feeling at home. Boys worked hard to rectify the second half, and that was good stuff.
Jerome Pawalter's side topped the standings with 5 points and will be seeking to continue their good run following their brilliant form witnessed in their first class against Zambia, according to assistant coach Carlos Katua.
Where we ticked the boxes that we left unticked against Zambia, and we've got a few tricks up our sleeves for Uganda, but it's something that it's all up to the players as well. When they hit the pitch, they have to execute everything that is that we've got planned.
Uganda secured a bonus point win over Zambia after thrashing Zambia 38 in their opening game. Robert Chacha, Lookup Sports.
I'm really eager to see the outcome of that particular fixture. Our noisy neighbors, that is Kenya Simbas versus Uganda on Sunday. We'll give you an update of that match as well. Now, crossing over to some football action, where rising starlet coach Beldin Odemba has proven to be one to match up for the expectation of her fans after registering a strong performance in the FIFA U20 Women's World Cup qualifiers games with her team. Our reporter Ruto Washake has more.
20 women's national team Rising Starlets will miss 8 players, including their captain Jane Hato, in their match against Cameroon as they sit for their KCSE exams. Coach Beldin Odemba has named the squad to face Cameroon in the first leg kicking off in Yaoundé, Cameroon on November 11th and the return match at home on November 17th. Rising Starlets recorded a 10-1 victorious win on aggregate against Angola in the group stage, and if Beldin's Chargers win against Cameroon, they qualify for the 2024 FIFA Under-20 Women's World Cup to be held in Colombia. Reporting for Lookup Sports, I'm Ruth Washeke.
Because it's a ladies' affair, thank you Ruth Washeke for that. Thank you Beldin Odemba for always keeping guard over Rising Starlets. Now crossing over to another ladies' affair, because Juma's new task, because she was a retired women football player, and Jacqueline Juma has chosen to change her expertise into coaching to develop women's football in Kenya. Our reporter Brian Mose has more.
After retiring from playing for the Kenya national team, Jacqueline Juma has embarked on a coaching career, and over the time she has proven to be a respected figure in women's football in Kenya.
NHF is doing a great job without doubt. Giving knowledge to coaches is one of the best thing you can do, because whatsoever gives you a knowledge, then I think it's an entire lifetime investment.
Her dedication and expertise have earned her the title of a women's coach in the country, as she has made significant contributions to grassroots football, club football, and even coaching at the national team level.
Really trained a lot of coaches who have gotten even jobs, and we are looking forward even to coaches getting jobs outside Kenya, not only in our leagues but also outside Kenya. And I'm a good example as well that through the knowledge you have acquired through Football Kenya Federation, we are also now instructors. So this is a mileage for us.
Through her extensive knowledge and passion, Coach Jackie is playing a crucial role in the development of women's football in Kenya. Reporting for Lookuptv, I'm Brian Mose.
It's brilliant looking at people like Jackie taking over the mantle and handing over the baton, especially when it comes to development of females in sports. Brilliant stuff over there. Now crossing over to some NBA action, where teenage sensation Victor Wembanyama scored 38 points, his most in an NBA game, to steer the San Antonio Spurs to cruise past the Phoenix Suns 132-121. The 19-year-old was the league's top draft pick this year. Also grabbed 10 rebounds in his 5th NBA game. Now, the Premier League continues this weekend as Erik ten Hag's team, who have suffered a back-to-back defeat, head to Craven Cottage to face Fulham. Manchester City will face struggling Bournemouth at the Etihad Stadium, while Vincent Kompany's side Burnley will be searching for a home win when they face off with Crystal Palace, who have not scored more than 1 goal in any away this season. Newcastle, who hammered Manchester United on Wednesday night, will continue their title push as they host Arsenal, who sit second on the table. Brentford, who have recorded back-to-back wins, will clash with rivals West Ham. Everton will aim to extend their winning streak as they host Brighton at the Goodison Park, while Sheffield welcomes Wolves at Bramall Lane.
And that sports segment finalizes our broadcast tonight. Many thanks for watching from wherever you've been watching from. And our sign language interpreter tonight has been Josephine Aoko. My name is John Matava. Please stay with us for more updates. For more of these and other stories, you can log on to our socials at Lookuptv. Have a good night.